take a look at this. This is the C-pillar. So the original C-pillar goes right in this area, comes up here, picks up this mount up here, and then you have this crossbar that goes across here, which we need to pull that out. So we'll pull that out in just a minute so you can see what it looks like. But it actually hangs down pretty low. It's like right about here, so you lose a lot of headroom. What we did was we recreated all of this. Instead of using mild steel, which is a factory setup, we use chromoly, and chromoly is like full race spec. It's, you know, tubular race chassis stuff. Josh has worked with quite a bit in the past. Hey folks, welcome back to another vlog. Appreciate you guys watching so much. Thank you. Hope you guys are all safe and sound and healthy out there. We talked about this on the last vlog. This truck's coming up. I think we're probably going to start on it in a good 30 days or so. We're going through like all the planning stages, getting the engine coming in, and I think Florencio is going to start on it in probably about a week and a half on building up the engine. But as you can see from this cool license plate, this thing's from Tunisia. And if you didn't know, Tunisia is the top of Africa, which I didn't know because I failed geometry when I was a kid. I actually had to Google it. But pretty cool to have a truck, a Hummer, over in that area. You don't often get them over here. We get some from Saudi Arabia, UAE, a couple of them every year, but I don't think we've ever had one from Tunisia. So that's definitely really cool, first for us. But it's getting a full restoration on this truck. So full custom paintwork, and actually the heart and soul right here, it is getting a Duramax diesel engine, Allison transmission, selectable two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, and all-wheel drive transfer case. And then from there, updated cooling stack, going through rims, tires, I think I mentioned paint job. Overall, it's actually a fairly clean truck. It just needs a little bit of cleanup. You can see this. This is actually very common. See all the scratches there? What's happened is someone left this down while they were driving and it was bouncing off here, chipping the paint. And then here's another little telltale that someone was working on the truck that didn't know what they were doing. What they'll oftentimes do is latch it on the top side, and then when this gets latched closed, I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna put some strain on the dog bone here, but when you do that, this thing's set up here and actually closes in and scratches the paint there. But yeah, so it just needs a lot of little cleanup work and paint job, full restoration on the inside of the truck, and then I'm sure we're doing a new roof rack on this guy. There's a lot of little rust on it, but easy to take care of. But moving back here, this is pretty cool. Check out this box. Now this is a four-door hardtop truck. It's not a wagon, it's not been converted over. You can tell by the vents here, but also when you open this thing up, you can see the original window was right over there that they removed, and they cut out the center section. So it's almost been converted into like a wagon, which is pretty cool. And this box is actually really well built. They did a really good job on this box. It's all aluminum. Insulated doors, they both fold down, and then you have the rear barn doors that open up like this, and then you have all the access inside.
Quite a unique little cabin here.
Yeah,
I wonder what it's used for.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I wonder if it's a paddy wagon?
Paddy wagon. You spent some time in this thing?
Maybe. I mean, it does say police interceptor right here, whatever that's for.
I think it intercepts the police. I'm not sure.
It's a African cop car. It's a paddy wagon.
Yeah, but yeah, it's cool. It's gonna be nice when it's all done. So this is coming on deck, I think 30, 40 days down the road. Although technically we're gonna be starting on it in about a week and a half or so. But I also have some more stuff on the inside. Got the update on the stretch seating. We've got the C-pillars installed. I want to show you guys what we did on that. So come on in the back and take a look at this. What's up, Josh?
Hey.
All right, so came back here to take a look at the C-pillars that are going on the stretch seating, but
Awesome.
first, you're working on the Viper.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so check this thing out. This is the Viper jig that we have for the front winch bumper. Just an awesome design. You can see these little openings here. That's where the D-ring brush guard fits into place if you decide to throw a D-ring brush guard on there. And then it's just fully integrated. But yeah, this is actually a motor stand.
Yep.
And so we converted it over for our Viper jig, which gives you the ability to spin it around.
Yeah, that's right. It makes my life and all the other fabricators' lives a lot easier because we rotate it like so and get into all these little crevices and crannies a lot easier. And with how heavy this bumper is, you know, it's a real stout, solid bumper, 1/4 inch on the whole thing, so it makes it a little heavier. Makes it a little difficult to move on my own, so now I don't need anybody's help rotating or anything like that to weld.
Yeah, and there's a lot of interior panels and bracing on the inside of this guy, and it'd be almost impossible to get in there and actually weld it all out. So having that ability to spin it around and get inside there is actually pretty ingenious of you guys back here to do that, so it's cool. But yeah, looks great, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's take a look at the truck.
All right.
So we're inside the truck. Take a look at this. This is the C-pillar. So the original C-pillar goes right in this area, comes up here, picks up this mount up here, and then you have this crossbar that goes across here, which we need to pull that out. So we'll pull that out in just a minute so you can see what it looks like. But it actually hangs down pretty low. It's like right about here, so you lose a lot of headroom. What we did was we recreated all of this. Instead of using mild steel, which is a factory setup, we use chromoly, and chromoly is like full race spec. It's, you know, tubular race chassis stuff. Josh has worked with quite a bit in the past. And then show them the quick disconnects too.
So yeah, we do have what's used in, I don't know if you've seen a lot of side-by-side roll cages, tube clamps that allow you to remove this piece for an easier disassembly, that you're not trying to wiggle a whole big piece out, but it is still very strong. It's got 2 bolts in it, and it sleeves over itself, just like you would see on the exoskeleton truck.
Yeah, so the advantage with that is if you do need to take this guy out, it is extremely tight. There's absolutely no way this could come out if it was a one-piece design. So with these tubing connections here, you can actually drop this chromoly bar out of the way, unbolt it, and then this guy comes out on both sides. If you had body damage, if you get rust inside here, you need to take it out to repair the rust. So that's typically why. But we could have welded it in place, but then it would be a permanent fixture inside the truck. Yep. Where now, if there is damage to the roof, you need to take the body or take the roof off of the truck, you easily can without having to take, you know, I guess cut this guy out.
Yeah.
But it's a lot tighter than the factory setup. The factory setup came up super high like this, where this is just tucked in here, super clean, and we're getting a lot more headroom too because we're using chromoly, which is way stronger than the factory mild steel bar that goes across there. It also is crushed down, which is you know, a mind blower that they would actually crush it in like that. So we'll show you what that looks like in a minute. But yeah, a lot tighter. And then throw up that body panel. So you can see that's where the original one goes, and look at all of this headroom that we gained. I mean, there's got to be almost 5 inches there that we gained from just redoing that whole C-pillar that goes across there. And so what we're gonna do is take this, chop this whole thing down right across here, and then shave it across there, and that way you've got all this additional headroom here for the rear seats. So when those rear seats are sitting pushed back here, your head isn't hitting that C-pillar. It's actually underneath it without any issues. And then we've got the other factory body panel here. And so as you can see, it was originally right here, and we've moved this back here. So we're gonna chop this down, remold it so it actually comes up like this and follows along this panel here and molds right into this piece over here that Josh had.
Yep.
So yeah, that's the setup. And then it also saddles over the fender as well, like the factory one, and then comes in on the side panels as well. So extremely strong, extremely stout, and yeah, Josh did a really good job on this.
Yeah, thank you.
This thing tight, yeah. I know you spent a lot of time on it, but It's very, very clean. Turned out nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Where's that crossbar?
It's right outside. I can go grab it.
I'm thinking what we should do, maybe get Sanderson and maybe Flo and have them stand on it.
There we go.
And see what happens.
Yeah. See if we can crush it.
Which one? The original?
On the original one.
Original one. Oh, let's.
And
let's
then this
do
one.
it.
Let's see what this one
Yeah,
does.
we have some extra material.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see that. All right.
Let's
go do that. All right. So check this out. This is a factory crossbar. Look at how it's just crushed in like that. So you lost all the integrity of this round design. So, and also we have the chromoly piece over here, and as you can see, the chromoly piece is definitely smaller in diameter, but it's not crushed, and it's way stronger. So we're gonna do a super scientific study here today with these two. So let's see what happens. Are you guys ready?
We're standing in the middle?
Yeah, stand in the middle on the factory.
What's weights we're going on here?
All right, be honest.
I weigh about 335. All right, I'm bringing 305. So what's that? 640. What's going on? Yeah, I was waiting on you. We're like loggers now. Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Oh,
It held up pretty good.
is it?
It bent a little. You can feel it.
Oh yeah, it's bent.
Yeah, I mean,
Here,
you
do that
can
again.
see it then.
Back on it. Hey, buddy.
There you go. Do it. Oh yeah, look at it. It's done.
Yeah, that is bent.
This one might want to roll on this.
Here, you want to use this as like, you can put like a foot over there to balance yourself.
We got this. We're going on tour. This thing doesn't.
Nothing. Now,
Do it again for
do it one more time. Let's be fair. Nothing.
Nothing.
No, that thing didn't bend at all.
No. So, also, this stuff is super expensive. So we didn't want to cut it down because we don't want to waste the material because it's that expensive. So that's why we left the leg out there as being a little bit longer, but it is the same length as this guy. But yeah, you can see there's a huge difference in strength between the two. That thing. But anytime you crush a tube like that, it just loses all integrity. So yeah, thanks for the scientific study, guys. I appreciate it.
Our stunt,
You guys need anything else?
our stunt man.
Just let us know.
All right, so awesome day at Predator. We had Science Day here.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't get to blow anything up, but we had some fun.
Yeah, enough fun.
But yeah, take a look at this. You can see that bow. It's just crazy. And then, you know what? It would have gone a lot more if it was higher too.
Yeah, they're actually hitting the ground with it. So
Yeah, they're bouncing off the ground with it. So pretty cool. You can definitely see the strength between the two in a very scientific laboratory tested results over here.
Yep. It's very accurate.
Yeah. So thanks, Josh. I appreciate
Yeah,
it. Good
thank
work
you.
on this guy.
All right.
Next episode we've got coming up over here. We are wrapping this wagon up. It is absolutely insane inside and out. And I think Sanderson's going to go over this truck with you later this week. So until then, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the notifications down below, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.
Don't touch me! You
Good?
Yeah.
Finally good? All right, cool.
Why the quick releases? Like, what's the advantage of taking this off, or why would people want to
I
take
don't think
that
he was
stuff
listening.
Yeah, I don't think so. So I'm pretty sure you mentioned that.
I just mentioned that.
Yeah.
Always coming in here ruining my
vibes with your camera because I gotta turn down my music.
Hey, watch your language, bro.
Sorry, boss.